Hey guys, Bree here and
I'm already starting.
Riley.
We just went somewhere.
I just realized how bad her crease was split there for a second.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so y'all, happy whatever day it is. What is this? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We are kind of crafting in the dark here, just so you guys can see more of the project that we have here. So
right now we're making ice cream.
She is making ice cream.
You open all these?
Yes, they're all open.
Don't split on me.
Okay, make sure that you want the smaller one.
Oh.
You want a smaller one like this?
Yeah.
Yes? Yes?
Yes. yes.
Why are you putting it on that? Did you forget? You have forgotten how to do this.
Yes.
You have forgotten how to do this. Obviously, it's been that long, you guys. She wanted to come and craft with me today, but she got too excited. She just decided to chalk the transfer while it was still on the backer sheet. Oops.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, say hi when you hop on. Comment replay if you're catching a replay, but let me clean this off for her. Use that. Here, clean off your squeegee for me.
Sorry. I just forgot how to transfer.
You forgot how to put the paste on? Oh my goodness.
Evolution.
Okay, stop.
Yeah. I painted my own nails.
Yes, she did.
I can't really see them. They're like green. But you can't really see them because
Okay,
they're there.
so here's the rule, okay? You cannot get different colors in here. You see? We can't get different colors in here, okay? So you need to make sure that it's clean before you use it to do the next color. All right? All right. Have your mouth.
Guys, can you please have a lot of emojis because I love emojis?
Emojis?
Yes. Yawning.
You keep yawning. Okay. There you go. Now you can see it. Right here. Okay. Here you go. She's going to make some random colors on her thing.
Wait.
Okay, you guys. She's just going to craft here. I want to tell you guys about our color of the month, you guys. It is absolutely amazing. It is called Orion. And in order to get Orion, you do have to place a $75 order on the Chalk site. Then you can purchase it, okay? That's how it's unlocked, all right? No problems if you don't want it. If you don't care for a purple like this, that's okay. But I just want to let you guys know what it looks like, okay? So we are going to also be using some of our brand new Sea Spray. I'm going to show you how to use this texture additive. So I'm kind of excited to use the new product. Now, this product itself does not launch until July 9th, all right? But let's look at Orion.
What's Orion, Mommy?
Orion?
Yeah, that sounds like the character I know
Oh, really?
from Avatar.
All right, so I'm opening this jar up.
I thought you were doing the paper on this.
I am
Ooh, stop
opening up our jar here.
What is that? That looks like a worm in there.
A worm?
It's pink. It's a worm.
Okay.
Not that much.
All right, make sure you're cleaning it, okay?
Yes, I know, baby.
Look at this,
Look at
okay?
this. Look
Can you
at
guys see that?
Ah. That's the color I was going to use, but I couldn't.
I sure hope you guys can see that color. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it is not even close to Shimmer Plum. I can tell you that right now. I will send a photo in the broadcast channel. So if you're in the broadcast channel, I will send it. I'll probably send it in the morning, you guys. But I will show you what it looks like next to all the other purples, okay? So if you're not on the broadcast channel, there is a link down below. Just join the channel. It's a free channel. It just adds you to a messenger chat, but nobody can respond. It's just me sending out the information, and then you can heart what I post, but that's
Bobby,
it. Okay? So we're going to be using that, and we're going to be using sea spray.
Can't do this.
You got it. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to be using Cadet and Raspberry Sorbet. It is a shimmer. Yes, it is a shimmer.
I was using shimmer already.
There's already a video done for you, but I will definitely look and see if I have like what blues I have to let you guys know. But yeah, the video that I have, I think it's next to purples.
Why
That was the video that was a friend of mine made.
Sorry, this was a little stuck. This one's awful. If you see this color, don't use that.
It was hard, huh?
Yeah, it's
See,
stuck.
I told you. But I told you that one was kind of hard. It was just dried up.
Can you put some water on it? Can you spray on me? Put my hand.
I don't know if that one's gonna work, Kylie. Excuse you,
Excuse me.
girl.
Yeah.
Here, you can try and use that. See if that works.
Let me see this. Do it.
All right, so I have Cadet.
Oh, it works now.
I have Cadet, and I have what's that other color?
Yeah.
Raspberry Sorbet. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going. No, it does not come in ink. It is just paste. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this additive in here. This is sea spray, and it's to provide a texture, right? It's going to thicken up a little bit. So,
Sorry guys, I'm having a little trouble. Get this.
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add like scoops like this into my paste. Now, I don't need a ton of paste. I just put a little bit in there. But I am going to add a scoop
Scoop of
to
what?
each of those.
Oh.
And then I'm going to add a little bit of water. Oops, I probably should add the water first. But... Okay, so now I'm going to mix it. You're looking for a peanut butter consistency. Okay, so sometimes you probably have to add a little bit more sea spray. Watch your hair. And you just kind of want to mix it around.
Okay guys, if you do like those like shimmery things,
So I think that one may be good.
don't do this one. Okay,
That
this,
one's fine. It's fine, but this one is bad. I have to get a new one. It'll be better, okay?
if
Not
you,
everybody's is going to be like that. Just Mommy's. Because Mommy's is, that one is old. Are you done?
If you don't do it, no, I'm not.
Okay, well, it's going to dry because you're talking. Do the top part.
Wait.
You need this one,
No, I already did that
the
one.
orange one. Let me close these for her. Ah. Okay, so my raspberry sorbet was a little bit already on the thicker side, so I did add a little bit more water than I did the other one. So I'm thinking just that little bit of water and the sea spray should, yeah, it's fine. It's pretty much that water helped to loosen it up a little bit, but then the sea spray brought it back to exactly where it was. So I can now use a paintbrush, all right,
Yes, I'm done.
to apply this.
I beat your mama.
Uh-huh.
My transfer don't go.
No, you have to do this, the stick.
Oh, yeah. Where's my brown one?
I think it's over there.
Yeah. Right. I think, yeah.
Okay.
Can you please like put some water in it?
What? No, you're good. Just get it on the side.
Wait, where did it?
So I'm going to be using just a piece of wood. It is black. I'm not black. It is brown on one side, white on the other. And it really doesn't matter which side you use, but I'm probably going to use the brown side because I like to use the other side for, what's it called? Like for regular stuff, okay? And so now what I'm gonna do is I am just adding this randomly.
Hi, Lala.
Hi, you guys wanna see the baby?
Yeah.
You wanna see
This
the
is
baby?
Lala. You can come in the photo if you want to.
No, Lola doesn't need to be seen here. Lola already took a shower.
Say hi. Huh.
Hi, Grayson. Grayson.
Say hi.
He's behind.
Here.
She's
Right here.
behind.
Say hi.
Hi.
Chicka 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 chicka
What
chicka.
you doing? Say hi. Say hi. Say hey, guys. Say hey, guys.
Hi. You smell good.
Where?
You smell good. Go put it on the mat for me.
What not?
I love you. Ooh, you smell so good.
Come on, sweet baby.
You want to see my picture, guys? This is my best. It
Oh,
looks
that's your
like
best.
that.
Better watch
It
out.
looks-
She's going to take over your job, Grayson.
I know, right?
It looks
Careful, careful. Hold on, honey.
bad.
Why?
Oh,
Why is it bad?
because they said it's bad.
Why? It's fine. You did good.
Oh, it looks
But I-
like the mermaids.
Yeah.
It's cuter than yours.
There's our popsicle, lollipop. What is this thing called?
Lollipop stirred up.
Ice cream pop.
What are you making? Can you do another one?
Another
I
one.
want to do like this. I want to paint my own big something.
Oh,
I want a big brush.
I don't know what I have that you can do right now. You have to wait just a little bit. Okay, so again, I'm just taking the blue
Very back, guys.
and I'm just adding
I
random.
make breakfast in here all the time. I make eggs, meat, rice. That's what I always do.
She has a little
Restaurant.
she has a little restaurant in here, so whenever I'm working, she just plays.
And it's order it and it's
She
paid.
plays, and I order food from her restaurant, and she brings me.
It's right there. Like
Oh,
it's like.
well,
Close.
can I have some dinner, please?
Okay, what do you want? We have rice,
Mm-hmm.
meat, and eggs.
I will take rice and meat, please.
Do you want the whole thing too?
The whole thing.
Yes.
How much is the whole thing? Is it a lot?
It's free.
Oh, it's free? Sure, why not?
You don't need money.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah. Wait.
Don't have to pay for dinner.
Out. I was just closed for a little bit, but I'm back open.
Okay, well, that's good. All right, so I probably could have done a little bit more raspberry sorbet, but it looks like I am just running out. So we'll just go with what I have here. All right. So like I said, we did the sea foam. All right, so we did the sea foam. We added the texture to it. Now, I do need this to dry. So I'm gonna dry this real quick. So sorry if it's gonna be a little louder, but I do need this to dry. Oh, Miss Sonia said, do you deliver to Georgia? Would have, if my daughter ordered right for me, it should have been on your link. Oh, okay. I ordered the bags. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yay! Okay, cool. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm going back and reading some of the messages. It is a really gorgeous color. Oh yeah, the crackle is fun. Oh, and I have another project for you guys I need to show you. Those of you guys who are on my club, let me let this dry real quick. Those of you guys who are on my club night, I told you I was gonna attempt the gator hide on a surface, a wood surface, to make it reusable. So we're gonna test that out.
How many eggs do you want?
2, please.
Okay. It's like empty.
Okay, so sea spray, this stuff right here is that texture. Well, I added that texture to the color underneath, which was Peachy Keen and Raspberry Sorbet. So that way when I go to sand it, that's what you see come through the color you paint on top, okay? So that is why we use the sea foam. It adds texture, so when you go to sand it, that's the color you see underneath. Similar to the Vaseline method we've done before, okay? Yes, Wendy, I do have a club night. You'll be given information. It's towards the end of the month after everybody gets their club stuff, okay?
If I ring this down, that means your food's ready.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so what I did, I actually sealed this with Gator Hide. So Gator Hide is another new product that is coming out July 9th. So just wait until July 9th to grab it. It will be on my website. So this you actually use to like seal some things. I happen to seal this piece right here so it's no longer glossy, it's kind of a matte. I did seal it so it's not coming off, and this was chalk paste, okay you guys? It was chalk paste, I sealed it, it's not coming off now, all right? This is actually on a acrylic. Behind it, you'll see Crackle Effect, and that is the third product that we're coming out with on July 9th that will be added to my website, okay? So all 3 of those things I have now used, and I love all of them. They're all meant for different things. So I sealed this with Gator Hide. I did 3 different layers.
Here's the menu.
Thank you. Okay. I did 3 different layers. Kate, can you do me a favor? Can you go back out there for a little bit, please? Go give that to Aiden. Yeah.
What?
Go give that to Aiden and Alex. Make them eat. They need to eat dinner. Yeah. Go make them eat your dinners. Okay. So I told you I did the Gator Hide because I wanted to make it reusable. So we're going to attempt to see how and if it is reusable. What was this month's club? Oh, I don't have it yet. I was like, what is this month's club? Okay, let me see. Let's just pick. We'll just pick this transfer. Okay, while the other stuff is drying, we'll go ahead and test this out. Does it make it more permanent? Are you talking about the Gator Hide? The Gator Hide does make it permanent. You won't be able to wash it off. Go. Stay out there until I'm done, okay? Thank you.
When they're done with this, can I bring you back in there?
No, keep the dogs out for me.
Jill.
Jill, go. Go out. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to set this on here. And I'm going to use, let's see, we could use Raspberry Sorbet. And we could possibly do like white. Let me see. Where is, oh, here, Peachy Keen. I don't know, I kind of don't want to do this one because it's going to cover up everything that I did. So, hold on. Let's get one that maybe just has words or something. So that way my stuff doesn't get all covered up. We'll do this one. Fluid and sarcasm and cuss words. Hi everyone. All right, y'all, hit that heart button for me so I know that you are here and hanging out. And thanks for being here. So we are doing, I'm showing you guys a couple of new things that are coming out on July 9th, so you can kind of get a better idea and then see if it's something that you actually want to put on your wish list so you can grab it then. Okay, so I'm gonna set this down and we'll do this in, let's just go ahead and do this in, we'll do vanilla. So vanilla is actually a brand new color as well that's coming out July 9th, okay? It is darker than white. I actually really like it. I probably like it a lot better than I do white because, well, it just depends on what you're going for. So bright white is like bam, in your face. It is bright white. This one is going to be a little bit more subtle, not so much in your face, but still bright enough where it's there and you can see. But like I said, it's not going to be super vibrant like bright white is. Hi. I know, I'm so excited for all the new stuff to launch. And you guys, I have to double check. I don't know if the mystery bundle stuff got shipped or not. I am keeping, I'll keep an eye on it once it is shipped or when an estimated shipping might be. So that way we can set up our, oh, poopers. I didn't wax it. Gosh darn it. I forgot to wax it, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. If you eat the rest of your pizza, then you can have the Nisha. Okay. So I forgot to wax it, so it did pull off some of it. Kind of kicking myself in the butt for not doing that. But my whole thing was I wanted to put this on here. I want it to dry, and I want to attempt to take it off to see if the gator hide, in fact, sealed it to make it reusable. Okay, so that's the goal here. But I definitely did not wax it, and it totally pulled up some of my paste here. So, anyways, I will let this dry and we will attempt to take it off later, possibly tomorrow, so I can just give it some time to really dry. Or maybe the next couple of days. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. All right. So definitely wax it if you decide to do it. But with it, I know, I honestly didn't think about it because I thought maybe it would be fine. But I don't know. I guess still it would have been safer just to go ahead and wax it instead. Just to be on the safe side. Now we know. All right, so I'm going to finish up drying these and we're going to paint this project, okay? I'm really excited for this. We're going to try and speed up the process here. So you definitely want it to be all dry. Then we'll go ahead and paint our top piece on it. Thanks, Julie. Not my first rodeo here, huh? Trying to multitask. I do feel like it takes a little bit longer to dry just because it's thicker. So, just a heads up. All right, almost dried, and then we're gonna paint it, and then we'll see how this comes out, okay? I really hope you guys, I hope it comes out how I'm thinking it's going to come out, because if so, it's gonna be amazing. All right, so now that that is done, we are going to paint with Orion. And like I said, I really do hope this comes out how I'm thinking in my head. All right, so we're going to cover the whole surface. I probably should have just started with a smaller project instead of painting an entire 9x12 frame, but it's fine. I have more Orion on the way. Hopefully. I don't remember if I pushed purchase now. Definitely will go back and get some tonight then. How many of you guys ordered yesterday for the 20% off? 20% off and free shipping. Did you get an order in? How long have I been doing this? Sharon, I am going on, I've done this for 4 years, so 2020. Yes. All right, so getting all of this, and you guys, it is painting wonderfully. For a shimmer, it's awesome. You did 2 orders yesterday. Kalua said she ordered. Good, good, good. I'm glad you guys, I saw a bunch of you guys get in some orders. I went back trying to see what all y'all went in and bought too. I was like, what are they buying? I want to be sure I'm trying to use the stuff that you guys are buying. So if you guys ever have any requests for stuff for me to make or do some tutorials on, just send me over a message. Let me know. Okay. Let's see. This is so pretty. I love it. I ordered but missed the free shipping. Oh man. Did 3 orders yesterday. Lots of new surfaces. Oh yeah. Good, good. I'm glad you got all the surfaces, especially with that free shipping. That's the perfect time to get it. Okay, so now we are all painted up. And we're going to dry this real quick. And then we will sand it down. Okay? So I'm going to show you. Oh, no, I'm not. Just kidding. I don't even have a shimmer plum in here, but it's very different from shimmer plum. But this is it against blue. Okay, that's it against cadet. So just to kind of give you an idea. And this is it against Regal. Regal is a regular matte purple that's coming out on the 9th. It's actually relaunching. This is an old color we used to have that's coming back. So I'll show you guys. That's Regal. This is Regal and this is Orion. Okay, you can still see how dark that is, okay? Yes. When I think of like a royal purple, that's honestly what it looks like, but with, I feel like the shimmers in it are almost like a, it almost has a galaxy look to it, okay? So that's kind of where I'm going with this whole project, is a galaxy type project. Yes, this is the new color. Where do I get my ideas from? I have no idea. Sometimes I just look at something and I'm just like, okay, that sounds like it might be a good idea. So I'll try it. Sometimes they work out. Sometimes they don't. You're just gonna have to wait and see what transfer I chose. All right, so we are drying this real quick. Oh, and Perks members, remember if you are a Perks member and you hit that $75 to get a color of the month, if you hit $70 period, as a Perks member, you get a free quick dry tool. This is $30. So if you sign up as a Perks member, not only do you get $20 a month to spend on just random stuff, whatever you want. If you decide to end up signing up today, you sign up today, it's $20 a month, okay? But you get $20 back to spend on your projects, okay? Your products. So if you pay today, $20 today, you're gonna get $20 back automatically. Then if you spend $70, you're gonna get a free quick dry tool, right? And you get the $20 off too. You do have to make sure the subtotal is, and you get 30% off on top of that, you guys. Sorry, it's just like deals on top of deals on top of deals, so it's amazing. Good, I'm glad you guys got one. You need two. You never know when you're gonna need two quick dry tools, y'all. Okay, so almost dry. There's just a couple more spots here that I'm seeing in the middle that I need to make sure they're dry. I was charged for the quick dry tool. Yeah, Nancy, so I think somebody else had that issue. It shows you that it charges you, but at the very end, look at your subtotal, it'll say discount, and it'll give you the discount. It should be, I believe it's like $21 as a Perks member. It's not $30 because you get the 30% off. So it'll be $21 in parentheses. There should be 2 discounts at the end for you. So the top part will be your 30% off discount, and then the second one will be the discount for the quick dry tool. Okay? All right, so we're going to, let me just use this one. I'm just gonna use, I have this one too, but I don't wanna, I'll just use, this guy right here. And I'm just going to go over this. And I think I should have let the undercoat dry just a little bit more. So maybe I should have done like one that was already dried or had been drying for a while, like Magic of TV, you know what I mean? Or had a couple of projects planned so you guys could see it already done. But you can see it come through, but it's not coming through the way that I need it to come through. And I think it's because I did not let it dry enough. You guys can see the back of this. It's a little more clean, like as far as the streaks go. So I'm wondering if it's just because I did not I'm just wondering if it's because I didn't let it dry. All right, let me dump that. All right, I'm gonna wipe off my board a little bit just to get all of this fuzz off. And clean this up a bit. All right. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to wax this because I did paint it, so I do need to wax it. Now, I will tell you, it didn't come out how I wanted it to, and I really think that's because I didn't let it dry. So I'm hoping that the cover-up will be okay. And I may have to attempt this again, but maybe on a smaller scale until I figure out what it was that I needed to do. Maybe I didn't add enough. Maybe I didn't add enough of the, what's it called? The sea spray, right? I could have not made it thick enough. Maybe it needed to be a little thicker, and then it just needed more time to dry in general. Definitely could be, but it did not turn out how I planned it in my head, but I'm gonna try it again on a smaller scale, and I'll see how it goes, okay? So, but the whole point or the whole idea behind this was I wanted it to look like that, but underneath it was that bright pink and blue, and then on top it was the purple, so it really did look like a little bit of a galaxy mixed in with the pink and the blue sky in the background. Okay, so I added my wax. I'm just gonna go in here, run it in a couple of circles just to be sure it is everywhere. Okay, and let's grab our transfer. Ta-da! So those of you guys who guessed it, Hi, Paula. We are making a little galaxy solar system project. Now, this part I'm going to just do all in, you could do it in white if you want it to stand out more. You could do it in disco if you have that color of the month. You could do it in silver. Really just depends on what you have available. What do you guys think? Should we do this in white? I originally was planning white so it really stood out. I used Sea Spray for this one. Yeah, I used Sea Spray for this one. So like this one, I used Sea Spray. And this one, I used Crackle. Right, so you can see the difference between the two. One of them, you can see the cracks through. The other one, it's actually layered on top of more colors. Somebody said disco. I don't know if everybody still has disco, but I never actually got a chance to use it. So this was one of our colors of the month as well. Let's see. It was a metallic silver. Now its best friend, Nominee, came back full time as one of our favorite colors of the month. So I'm sure if enough people wanted this one to come back as well, I'm sure they would likely pull it in later down the line. But enough people have to continue to ask for it in order for it to happen. Like Nominee was just absolutely a home run. It was wonderful. I don't think I met anybody that didn't like Nominee. All right, so we are almost done with all of it. Looks good. Scrape off the excess. Okay. We're going to pull the transfer up a little bit and make sure that we actually got everything covered. I know, see, Nominee was the best, right? Yes, I did have to use multiple colors to get that, the blue one. Ah, there I go again. See, it's gotta be. It's because it was wet. Now I know because it pulled up again. So, I gotta rethink this. Okay, I have to rethink this and I kind of have to go back to the drawing board on it, on how we're going to do it, because, and you guys can help me brainstorm on this. So what happened between this one and the one that we just tried earlier, right? So we sealed this. I sealed this 3 times with Gator Hide, okay? And still, where there was sea foam underneath, it peeled up. Like the clumps that were not fully dried, those pieces pulled up, okay? That kind of were raised a little bit. So, I'm thinking if we do sea foam, All right, we do seafoam, we get it all the way down. It does need to be completely dried. So I'm wondering if I just do the seafoam and I let it completely dry for at least like 48 hours or something. I'm trying to see if they even said something. Dab and smooth your paint into the, oh. Okay, so maybe it was too thick. I will try that next time. I don't want it to have any raised texture. I want it to be smooth, okay? So that's what I will try. But I think it would have been kind of cool. I really want to just try it again right now too. If it would have looked more like this, right? Let's try it. I'm gonna try it on the back. I'm going to quickly try it, okay? Because I don't think I could go to sleep without doing it because it's gonna bug me. It will bug me. Will it bug you if you don't do something like that? Let me know. I'm just gonna do it on the back. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of each color again. You know what, I'll do the back of this one, okay? That way it's a smaller surface. We're gonna try it, see how it goes. And then we'll kind of like work together and get it, see what we can come up with. So I'll do a little bit of white as well this time. Okay, so I scooped out a little bit of paste from each one. And now I'm gonna go in with the Gator Hide. Now with the Gator Hide, you do need to be scooping it with something because if you attempt to do it from the jar, it's gonna go everywhere. So I am gonna spray each one with a little bit of water. We're gonna add, we may end up needing more paste. More sea spray, so we'll see. I wouldn't and couldn't give it up until I got it right. I know, right? I would toss and turn until I did it. Yeah, see, I've gotta do it. Glad we're on the same page. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit more water here. Oops. Okay, they said peanut butter consistency, but I'm thinking it needs to be a little bit on the thinner side. A little bit thinner than peanut butter because I can't quite paint with peanut butter. So I'm just gonna get it to where I can paint with it. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's at a good consistency there for the white. I'll go ahead and try and paint this one on so it has time. All right, so we added some white. And again, I'm just gonna kind of push that into the wood here until it's smooth. Okay, all right, white is done. Next, we'll go with another color. We could probably do the pink one next. No, I did not do this side with gator hide. I did the other side of this side with gator hide though. Ooh, where's my mouse? I found that if you add water to the paste first and then add sea spray. Yes, we did. Because the first time I did, the first time I skipped the water part, I forgot to add water. And my sea spray, like, like the powder went everywhere. I was like, I forgot to spray water on it. But as it, like, if it's too thick, then I'll just add a little bit there. But yeah, definitely add your water first. You're gonna end up with powder all over your desk. Okay, so I think this looks good now. Ooh. Halloween potion. Oh, gator hide is just kind of like a sealant that we're going to be having starting July 9th. It'll be available on my website. And I'll show you as well here in just a second what it looks like. I did use it on the other side of this board. And I was hoping it was going to come out a little bit different. Like I was hoping it would end up being turn it into a reusable surface. But I'm thinking that it's just because I did too thick of a paste underneath. And so it was pulling up the paste on top. Or like the top layer was pulling up the paste. So I'll show y'all what I mean in a second. So this time we are trying to just paint we're trying to paint it this time, okay? Instead of it being a little bit on the thicker side, I'm trying to make sure it's completely smooth, it's covering the background. And I don't know if it'll help, but I guess we'll find out. Gator hide, yes, it is water repelling. It is water repelling. So since it was water repelling, I figured we could turn it into a reusable surface. So I applied 3 coats of gator hide to it, but it still somehow pulled up some of the paste underneath. And the only thing I can think of is that my paste, when I used the sea spray, it was probably just too thick. It like never dried underneath before I sealed it. I don't know. There, you know, there's all kinds of things it could have been. Will I ever know what it actually did? I don't know. I guess this will also help us test that. All right, so now we're gonna go in, we're gonna paint with this Cadet. Okay, again, I am trying to make it as smooth as possible. And in the wood itself, all right, so I think we may be good here. We'll go ahead and dry this, and let's put it to the test, shall we? All right. Let me cover that up. Again, we are using Sea Spray, okay? And then Gator Hide is the other one that I had used on the other side. Okay. So this side we did use Sea Spray, okay? That's the color that's underneath. I did use Peachy Keen, Raspberry Sorbet, and white underneath. Then I dried it just like this. Okay. And then once I dried it, I painted it with teal on top, dried it again, and then I sanded it. And it came out really cool. Okay, so now we're gonna take our Orion paste. This is the new color of the month. Okay, and we're going to just paint across, paint on top. It could also be that I'm painting with shimmer. So if this doesn't work, I probably would want to test. Well, I could actually test. I could test half of it like this, and I could do the bottom half with Regal. Let me do that. That way we'll test it and we'll see. So I'm gonna go up to here with that color. Okay, let me wash that off, and then we'll do Regal. That way we'll do two different versions, and we'll see if it happens to be the shimmer paste, because it very well could be. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. This is like my testing board. All right. So now we just dry it. I'm gonna ombre the two in the middle. It looks really cool actually, just like that, you guys. Let's dry it. Okay. So now is the real test, you guys. Okay? I know they do look really neat. Honestly, with that pink and blue underneath, it actually looks like the sky. So honestly, you could just paint the background and then paint with shimmer over and you can really see those colors underneath. Okay? But we are here to test something. So, here we go. Here we go, moment of truth, y'all. I'm so scared. I wonder if that grit is too high. Let me try. Let's try one a little bit lower. And if you need one of these sanders, they're amazing. My Amazon website. Just go to spoiledbybreeze.com and you can find it there. Honestly, you guys, it looks about the same. Looks about the same, doesn't matter which one you use. I'm going to switch back to this higher one. I just feel like the higher one takes a little bit too much out. Maybe I should use the medium. But check it out. It does look awesome though, huh? Maybe it should go like that. No, I think like that looks good. I'm just gonna rough up the edges now. Okay. I still think it came out really cool. Yes. For a wedding photo, yeah, that would be cute too, huh? Okay, so we're going to wax it just because we painted it in general. We're going to wax and we're gonna hope that this time it doesn't come off. Now that we made sure that everything in the background was flat, okay? Now, if it does come up this time, then I'm gonna have to ask, I'm gonna be like, I'll have to go and ask some other designers to see if they've had the same issue and kind of work through it. And then I can come back and let you guys know in the broadcast channel. I'll let you guys know how or what maybe others have found success with in it, and we'll figure this out. I bought it, I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna figure out how to use it. All right, so I went in, swirled it around. Now let's see where my transfer. Oh, let me. I forgot to clean it off. I sprayed it. But let me finish cleaning it. You guys, hit the heart button for trial and error. Thanks for hanging on this long with me. All right, cleaning off my transfer real quick. I had to wipe off the back a little bit more than normal. Because that is where the paste got pulled up. Okay, and when I did Crackle, some of my top layer came off. Okay. Yeah, with Crackle, wax. I waxed mine and I didn't have any issues when I did that one. All right, this time I'm just gonna use white. Okay, I'm just gonna use white and we'll see how that one goes. All right, so I'm gonna put part of this on here. I just made sure the planets that are on here, you can actually read them. But not all the planets are on this. But again, this is just for example. Okay, we're gonna pull all of this off. Ah. Yeah, no problem. That is what I am here for. To go through all the issues and the problems so that way you guys don't have to. All right, so it pulled it up again. See, it pulled it up again underneath. So again, I'm not sure. I'll have to send, I'll take a picture of that and send it and see if anybody else is having the same issues, because you can see that layer underneath is pulling up. So like I said, I'm not sure if it just happens to be the color I'm using, or maybe it's not dried all the way and maybe I should allow it to dry. But I did wax it. Yeah, I did wax it. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I'm missing a step. I will ask tomorrow and see, and then I will post, I'll post something in the project, or the broadcast channel, okay? I know it does still look kind of cool though. I know, right? So you can see if you zoom in close. If you go in really close, you can see there, but the top part actually did well. It was the bottom part that didn't do as well, which I thought it might have been the opposite. So I'm wondering if it was just that spot right there that was not completely dry underneath. Yeah. So we shall see. But I still think it looks pretty cool. This was our other one that we did. Right, so that was the first one we did, but you can see how big the gaps are. It wasn't like streaks like this one. But the bottom one, if you do go back and watch the bottom one, I think both techniques are kind of cool. So it really just depends on what project you're really wanting to make. But if you like this background, maybe not necessarily with this pattern on top or the design on top. If you like the splotchiness, I think that's a great option. You want to have thicker paste with the Sea Spray, okay? This will give you this look. If you don't want it and you want it to be more blended, then I definitely recommend having it being a little thinner. That way it's not such big chunks and noticeable. So those are two things we figured out today, right? So that is what we learned today. And I still think they came out pretty cool though. This one is really neat. I do like it. When I was teaching, you could have put it up in your classroom, right? After you do the bottom layer. So I'm not sure, Amanda. I'm not sure if that will help. So like, I'm just trying to think through the process. If I were to wax, when I go to sand, will that affect the sanding on top, right? I don't know. I feel like I need to try that too. Like if I do a layer of, do the seafoam and then do wax it and then paint. I just don't know how it will paint with wax on the thing. But you know, I guess this is, again, more attempting, trying, because we just don't know until we try, right? Yeah, no, it's a good idea, because I had, that kind of crossed my mind too. I was like, I wonder what would happen if we did that. Or how I would get this look besides doing a marble technique, right? Seafoam is a texture additive, so it adds texture to your paint or paste. So if you think about it this way, if you are sanding something that's flat, you're going to sand the whole thing. If you're sanding something that's flat and has a little bit of texture, it's going to sand the texture piece. So that is why the pieces that you see are the pieces that are colored, especially on this one, because it was a raised, it was a raised paint, right? The texture was there. So when I sanded it, it only pulled up in the sections that had the sea spray. Yeah. Oh, I read seafoam too. I keep saying seafoam, but I think that's a color. But yeah. So that's kind of where I was going with it. So I'm almost wondering, like, if we did little swirlies, would you actually be able to see the swirls in the background rather than the streaks? Also, I wonder if I did 2 coats of paste on top, would that help too? I don't know. Other things to try. Maybe we'll try those another day, but I do like the way that this came out. It did come out a lot better that second time. More along the lines of what I was thinking in my head versus the splotches that I got the first time. Again, I'm glad that I redid it. Also, this bottom one was done with disco. This one is done with bright white. So you can see the difference between the two. Okay. Alrighty. Well, you guys, that is going to be it for today. I am done. I am okay. I am satisfied with how that ended up coming out. I do need to, if you guys have questions, feel free to let me know. I do need to clean these 2 or 3 off real quick before I jump off, or I won't do it. Yeah, the bright white is definitely more vibrant. So I would be curious, if you don't want it that bright, I would probably use maybe like vanilla, which comes out on the 9th as well. And if you're new here, I am just cleaning this with water and something called a board eraser. This board eraser pulls all the paste off of our transfers safely, doesn't damage it. Definitely the best way to go as far as cleaning them. Did I mix Gator Hide? No, I did not mix Gatorhide. Today I didn't use Gatorhide at all. But I did have Gatorhide used on the back side of one of my projects. But it is, I would say, use Gatorhide to seal or repel water. So, perfect example, coasters. So these are our coasters, our Halloween coasters from last year. I could seal these with Gatorhide, and then I can set my drinks on top of it. No matter if it's cold and it starts to sweat from the condensation, my designs will stay there. Okay. I also think it would be good to use on, you guys remember my carton, the juice carton I put the strawberry lemonade in? I think I could seal that container with Gatorhide as well, so it'd be like, you know, repels the water from the sweat. I think that would also be a good project to put it on. But we did not use Gatorhide today. I was going to use a project that I had already put Gatorhide on, but that project also kind of peeled up a little bit on me, so I'll have to try that again another time. Take a picture of the back of the transfer. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Let me get these two back on their sheets. I'm going to see if I could scrape off the paste after applying the Gatorhide. Yes, but I wanted to wait a couple of days because normally if you take it off right away, it's gonna come off. Doesn't even matter if it's a one-time use or not. So like even if I was doing it on wood, it would come off. If I wait a couple of days and let it sit in there, I may have a better chance of seeing real results. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit. Okay. So I do like to put all of these back in their little portfolio thingies, bags. Oh, do you see how the corner rolled up? That's what happens when they lay flat too. So this is why I'm putting them back in their protective sleeves so they don't roll up on each other. All right. Ta-da! We didn't use this one. But let me put it back down and in its sleeve. All right. Well, do you guys have any questions? Thanks so much for hanging out. I sure do appreciate it. We will have some Christmas in July coming up here pretty soon. We'll do one, I think, I don't remember the dates, but it might be like the 13th and the 27th. We'll have two different ones. We'll have a ton of Christmas transfers coming, just Christmas transfers only from my inventory. And then one of them will be cutouts, just Christmas stuff as well, okay? I took a poll and a ton of people wanted Christmas in July. So that is what we will bring to you guys. I do know that we have our launch happening July 9th. So as soon as I find out the details for our mystery bundle, I will post those and send out a message for that for anybody who bought a mystery bundle. And then once I find that out, then we can schedule the live sales, okay, or the pop-up shops. Okay. For the CD and E transfers, no, I didn't take it out just yet. I think tomorrow we will, because my sister and I were going through all the Christmas transfers tomorrow and getting them into the system and prepped for whenever we decide to do our Christmas pop-up shop. Okay. All right, y'all. That is all. Thanks so much for hanging out. I sure do appreciate it. I'm going to save that to take a picture real quick. If you are just jumping on, so sorry we are jumping off, but these are the two projects we did today. feel free to check them out. They did go a little bit differently, came out 2 different looks, but we're gonna keep working with it and trying to perfect using some of this new product that is coming out July 9th, okay? So, other than that, you guys, have a great night, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, okay? Bye, y'all.